Hey there, friends, Nibs again. Out here in the garage tonight doing a little bit of goofing around, doing a little bit of tinkering around, and I've been working on my new Crosman Icon, which is really turning out to be a really cool gun, at least by looks anyway. And I did get the Buck Rail barrel band with three Picatinny legs on there, and I wanted to mount up a bipod onto that, but it's really tough to find a short enough bipod. What I found was this one here. I'm going to take it off for a minute here. Use this 4mm Allen wrench to just clamp that on there. And so this one only had, it's a 6-inch while fully compressed, and it'll go up to 9 inches. I got it off of Amazon. I had to have it in my airgun accessories folder on my Amazon storefront. But if you look at these, so this little round divot here is where the thing usually comes up and locks in place, and you can lock them back or in front, but it didn't have a, so what I wanted to be able to do is, so they normally come just straight down, but I wanted them to be able to come out to the front like this and lock in place there, but there was not a divot there already. So what I did was, you can take these screws out right here that holds the leg on, and I actually put a piece of painter's tape over this divot here that was already in place, and then I used a razor blade and just cut around it, and then I moved it so that my painter's tape was, you know, back here where the round part is. And I only did it on one side because I only need to lock them in one place, but I moved the painter's tape and got it even on both sides, and then I took a round rasp and I filed another set of those divots in there. So now I have a spot where it will lock at like a 45-degree angle as well as at a 90-degree angle. So I can do it straight up and down. But I've had this bipod on a couple of different rifles, and most of the time that straight up and down, that 6 inches is too much, especially if you're trying to shoot the gun off of a bench rest. But I think that 45 will give you that little bit of drop. It was just a little bit too tall. I've had this on my my Origin. I've had it on the underlever, and it just was just a little bit too high. You had to be up, just lifting yourself up in a kind of an uncomfortable, unnatural position to do that. So that is a really quick little mod you can do. Another thing that I did just to make it a little easier was the bottom knob here. If you pop this little cover off that bottom, there's actually a little Allen screw in there that you can take out, and then you can unscrew that knob and take this thing all apart, and it makes it a lot easier to file across there with that knob out of the way and get those divots where they need to be so that you can your leg will lock in place. So that is a really cool little upgrade. These are, I think, $29 on Amazon, if that, if I remember right. But fits really nice on this Buck Rail. What I really wanted was a set of side mounting bipods to go on here, but all the ones that I found on Amazon are like really, really long. So I decided to go with these bottom mounting, Picatinny mounting bipods, and so now we can go down at 45 degrees, or we can go straight down to 90 degrees. And I think that'll give us a lot, because the I've been buying several of the guns that I've built. I've used some M-lock. Let me grab one. I've used these side mount M-lock bipod adapters, and they have several places where you can lock the leg in place, so it has the same kind of adjustment. And that really, when I was shooting this Avenger with those at a 45 degree, it gave me a lot better angle and feel for the way that this sat up on the bench. So I think that'll go a long way to help out. Now that I've kind of figured that out, I'll probably buy a couple more of these so I can put one back on my my Avenger, or not my Avenger, my Origin, and get that back on the bench. But there you go. That is the Crosman Icon with the Discovery Op Scope and Buck Rail Tactical Kit. Nice Buck Rail suppressor on the end there. So look forward to seeing that. I'll get this out this weekend and put it through some paces and see how it does. Everything I've seen online really lends itself that this thing is going to be a real shooter, but only time will tell as far as what I can do with it. So anyway, I hope you guys like this video. You can check out those bipods in my Amazon storefront. All of this Buck Rail stuff is available at buckrail.com. The link for that's down below, also in the description. And appreciate you guys stopping by. Have a great day.